Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Before we get into today's video, I just want to say thank y'all so much for all the support y'all been giving me the last few days. It's been absolutely insane. Like, oh my god, it's hard to put into words because like a few days ago, 100 subscribers just hit it, and then in like less than 2 days, we're almost to 1,000. All the comments I've been getting and just all the support and all the feedback from those last 3 videos, it's stunning. I don't even know what to say, but thank y'all so much. Everything, it means a lot to me, and I really appreciate it. So every one of y'all who subscribed, who commented, who liked, who left anything, thank y'all so much. I made sure I replied to everything that I could. Hopefully, I want to think about doing something special for the 1,000 subscribers, but I'm not too sure what to do yet. So if y'all have any ideas, leave it down in the comments, and we'll see when we get there. Also, some of y'all told me to do some community posts for like polls for like next what ifs, which I want to do, but yet I still don't have the community post tab. So whenever I do, I will drop it down a post for any like what will be the next what if I will do. But again, thank y'all so much for everything, all the support. It's just been crazy and overwhelming a little bit, but thank y'all, and y'all are amazing. But if y'all haven't seen part 3, there's a title card where you can go check it out to see what happened in the last part. But we'll be going into the Buu saga. Do y'all think the fighters will be strong enough to face Buu? Without further ado, let's dive into part 4 of what if Goku never stopped training. Where we left off last time, instead of a 7-year time skip, it would be a 10-year time skip. 10 years of peace did bring some boredom to the fighters, but the Saiyans did keep on training with each other during that time. Goku, Vegeta, and Raditz trained effectively with each other and all attained the Super Saiyan 3 transformation. During those 10 years, they were the only ones who trained hard and intensely, since they were always challenging each other. They sensed something greater after Super Saiyan 3, but it was more primal, and they were close, especially Raditz. He felt like he was closer to it mainly because he has his tail. Goku and Vegeta would actually grow their tail back and continue on training. The Half Saiyans and Nappa would also join from time to time. They all grew stronger, as well as even got the Super Saiyan 2 transformation. Goten and Trunks would actually be the same age and even grow to be great rivals. They even have a better motivation to want to defend Earth and really grow a liking to fighting. Gohan would be more on studying rather than training, so he does slowly start slacking and focus more on school. With Nappa, he would slow down the training as his age would slowly catch up to him, but he would keep trying to stay on par with everyone else. Piccolo did often come to train with the Saiyans as he wanted to keep up with them, but he was starting to struggle with that. He would even go to King Kai's place to work on his Kaioken and try to increase the levels he could go to. He would even meet fighters from the other world and continue to grow stronger. The humans did slack off in their training except Tien. Once he heard about Piccolo going to the other world to fight other fighters, he would quickly go and join him. And he does end up learning about the fusion dance, which does interest him. Around the final year, one night, Goku would end up looking at the moon, which Raditz tried to stop him, but he would be too late. Goku began to grow in size, but then released a shining aura that blinded Raditz. He heard a roar, but once he was able to open his eyes and see again, he saw Goku, but he didn't look normal. It looked like he found a form that combined the look of the Great Ozaru and the Super Saiyan transformation, and Goku decided to call it Super Saiyan 4. They would decide to spar to test out this form, and once they began, Raditz quickly saw the huge power difference between them two. Even once Raditz goes Super Saiyan 3, he isn't anywhere near strong enough to fight against Goku. Raditz is starting to see how strong his younger brother has become, and couldn't help but feel proud and grows motivated to achieve the form himself. One day, Goku decides to tell everyone to go to the World Tournament, which most people thought was a good idea, so as normal, they will all decide to go. One thing, Mr. Satan wouldn't be as famous as normal since the Cell games never happened, and Gohan wouldn't have his great Saiyaman phase and really wouldn't participate in the tournament. He wouldn't have any relationship with Videl, but more likely Erasa. This timeline, we will have Raditz take Gohan's place, and to be honest, the entire roster would just be Z fighters. So the Kais would be on the sidelines, plus Babidi's minions. Piccolo would point out about the mysterious Kais to the others. During the first matchup, it would be Krillin and Yamcha. They would power up to begin their match, and would have plenty enough energy to attract both Yamu and Spokovich. Taking Krillin's energy, Yamcha would try to attack, but cannot move to aid Krillin, as in the background, the Kai is forcefully not making Yamcha move. They would leave with the energy as the Z fighters prepare to go, but are stopped by the Kais, and they would quickly let everyone know about what is going on and ask them to all aid them, and with the stop of the threat of Buu. They all agree and quickly follow Yamu and Spokovich. Once they arrive, they would enter inside Babidi's place, face all his minions, which wouldn't be a problem, but in this turn of events, Babidi didn't need more energy. So Buu's egg would hatch, and then the Z fighters would have to face him. And the Saiyans would try to decide who would fight first, but Goku went ahead to power up into his new Super Saiyan 4 state, which shocked everyone but Raditz. Vegeta was upset that he was not told about this, but like Goku, fought Buu. Now this fight is intense. With Goku's amazing strength, he causes major damage to Buu, but Buu keeps regenerating back to full health. Goku was happy and enjoying this fight, since he really never had a good fight in a long time. Supreme Kai kept asking Goku to end it quickly, but Goku kept the fight going. Boo wasn't as strong as Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but Boo was beginning to wear out Goku. Knowing this, Goku would begin charging up a spirit bomb. Boo would try to attack Goku, but the other fighters would begin to join in to aid Goku. They weren't strong enough to go against Boo one-on-one, but with their combined force, they were able to make Boo begin to lose control and grow angry. Angry enough to split into two parts of himself. Everyone is shocked and begin to see the two Boos fighting each other. So the skinnier one beat on the fatter one and got to even absorb him rather quickly. Super Boo was then formed, and this scared even the Kais. The fighters continued their fight with Boo, but they feel the immense increase in power which shocked them all. Boo was easily managing to handle all the fighters and even began turning some of the weaker fighters into candy and eating them. Tien would try to find Yamcha, but he couldn't sense them anywhere, as he grew worried since he planned to fuse with him. But then he saw the half Saiyans and grabbed both of them. He quickly taught them the fusion dance, telling them that they are their best chance in holding Boo off Boo. He was really strict with teaching them, and with the kids being a lot more focused, they would pull it off the first try and become Gotenks. Gotenks would still be playful when fighting Boo, but would be more focused on handling the threat. This Gotenks is stronger and is able to give Boo a good fight, transforming into Super Saiyan 3 the entire fight. Gotenks would have the upper hand against Boo, and this would begin to make Boo upset until he sees Tien and would secretly plan on absorbing him, and it will work as Boo grows more powerful and be on equal grounds with Gotenks. The fighters grow worrisome as now Gotenks is having trouble. Some of the fighters would try to lend a hand, but would quickly be pushed away by Boo. Gotenks would then power up to the max and begin to charge up a ghost kamikaze attack. With all their effort, they send out an attack towards Boo. They would also shoot a galactic donut which trapped Boo, and then the ghosts would go surround them and explode. End up defusing, exerting all their energy, but they think they defeated the Boo. But once the smoke clears, they see him regenerating, and they grow a little fearful, not knowing what to do as they use up all their energy. But they stand back up in a fighting stance, ready to face off Boo on their own, even without fusion, with the fighters telling them to stand down. Luckily enough, Goku would have the attack ready as he transferred all the energy into his hand, and for a second, feels a power so overwhelming he cannot explain it. He feels so powerful he could sense an extreme ki force from so far away as a little flare of red fiery aura surrounds him, but as quickly as it came, it disappeared, and then he would shoot one powerful ki blast with all his force and energy to Boo, which manages to hit Boo and completely erase him without leaving a trace. Babidi stood there shocked and was quickly killed by Supreme Kai. Once the threat was over, Supreme Kai thanked everyone for their help and then pulled Goku aside, offering to train him. As if it was only for a moment, he sensed God Ki in him. Goku was shocked to figure out that it was God Ki sense and accept the offer, and Supreme Kai announced that he would take Goku to train him as the others wanted to go, but Supreme Kai said he would let them come after he has taught Goku, and then Goku left with the Kai, which shocks everyone and even made Vegeta and Raditz mad. Once they arrived, Supreme Kai trained Goku and started making him transform into a Super Saiyan 4 state and to absorb a spirit bomb to try to recreate the incident. Many times it wouldn't work, but Goku would not give up. He explains the feeling he got and the powerful ki he sensed that was so far away. This shocked Supreme Kai as he explains that he probably sensed the god of destruction. Goku's training grew a lot more intense as he pushed himself to the limit. Goku would meditate, trying to get that same feeling he had when he felt the power, and note, during the entire time of his training, he stayed in the Super Saiyan 4 state. One day, once he was training, it worked for a few short seconds. He once again tapped into the God Ki. The Kais witnessed this and shocked as seeing a mortal tapping into the realm of the gods. Back on Earth, Goku has been gone for a bit. Everyone has been revived who has died during the battle with Boo. And Vegeta is training with Raditz, as Vegeta somewhat became sour both for not having been told about Super Saiyan 4 and Goku getting special training from the gods. During the time Goku was away, Vegeta and Raditz had been training to gain the form and started harsher training on the half Saiyans, including Gohan. Gohan was really far behind as he couldn't even transform into a Super Saiyan state. They also grew back their tails as to prepare them to also gain the same form. Gohan was somewhat unsure about the training as it wasn't something he wanted to do, but he knew that he had to in case of any dangerous threats, especially how he didn't really do much against the threat with Boo. He saw that he did need to begin his training once again. Also, while in school, he started a relationship with Erasa, and this motivates him even more to actually take training more seriously, and once he did, he quickly grew up in power, getting close to the like of Vegeta. Vegeta seeing this gets prideful and starts to respect Gohan, but also seeing that he has great potential and that could become the strongest Saiyan, and really begins going all out with Raditz and Gohan. Gohan, being a lot more motivated, decided one night to try to achieve the same form his father did. He would create his own moon and with his ki, and then begin transforming into the Great Ozaru, but then starts to take control as a shiny ball of aura covers Gohan, and once the light dissipates, it is revealed that Gohan achieved the form. When Vegeta saw Gohan in the form, he grew really angry, but secretly was prideful and somewhat proud, but he just couldn't show that. Not long after, Raditz would achieve the form, but Vegeta just couldn't manage to do it no matter what. No matter how he tried, he never was able to achieve Super Saiyan 4, which did hurt his ego a little bit. But still, Vegeta grew very cocky and told the others that he would keep training, and once Goku returns, he will show him that even with the training of gods in his form, he will still surpass him. And that's where we leave it off for now. Tell me how y'all think about this part and how I did with the Buu Saga. What do you think about the entrance of the Super Saiyan 4 transformation coming in a lot earlier and, not in GT? How do y'all think this will affect the Battle of the Gods arc? Will the training of the Kais be enough to help Goku achieve God Ki? And will he be enough to satisfy Beerus? If not, do I think the other Z fighters will be strong enough to take on Beerus? If y'all are interested and enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be alerted whenever y'all I post another part. Thank y'all so much for watching, and thank you for all the support y'all been giving me the last few days. It's been amazing. Again, thank y'all, and I will see y'all in the next part.